Welcome to all in this next session of organizational behavior MOOCs course. And in the last session, we were talking about the need of job satisfaction, and today we will talk about importance of job satisfaction. Why job satisfaction is important in the effective and productive functioning of organization. There are certain factors which are responsible for the importance of job satisfaction. Among them, one is if the level or the degree of the job satisfaction is higher among employees, then there will be reduced turnover. Turnover means the employees working with the organization would not be interested to leave the organization, because they are satisfied, they are happy, they are having a pleasurable environment in the organization. So, they would like to continue with the organization. So, higher the job satisfaction, lower will be the turnover of employees from the organization. Not only this, the job satisfaction will result into higher degree of productivity. If people are contented, fulfilled, happy and having pleasure in working with the organization or enjoying their job, then the productivity will go high. It is not only the productivity, the effectiveness and efficiency of organization, and ultimately the desire of organization to attain the goal will go high. And the next factor, which is directly related to the job satisfaction, is loyalty. If people working with the organization are happy and they are satisfied with their job, they do not have any kind of trouble, and they like their job, then in that case the loyalty of employees. Loyalty means how strongly they are related and how they are talking about organization. So, the loyalty with the organization will go high with the high degree of job satisfaction. Employees who are not satisfied with the organization will not talk good about the organization, and they will not support the organization in building its goodwill and its brand value. So, if an organization can keep its employees satisfied, the loyalty of employees will go high. And all these factors of we can say the reduced turnover, increased productivity, high loyalty will by default or automatically result into the increased profit. If the employees working with organization have lesser tendency to leave the organization and they are more productive for the organization and their loyalty is very high, then in that case the production and services created by the organization will be of higher quality, and higher quality products will certainly manage more profit and bring more revenues to the organization. Besides this, if employees of organization are fully satisfied, they would not be interested in the routine work, they would not be interested only in the work which is allotted to them. They shall be doing much more than that. They will try to do job beyond their job roles because of their contentment, because the organization is giving them that kind of culture and environment which is bringing happiness, pleasure and effectiveness to them, then certainly they would be ready to do even those job roles which are somewhere beyond the rule of the job of a particular employee. And all these factors will add value to the working of individual, to the working of the team and to the working of the organization. So, these are some of the basic factors which will be having a direct relationship with job satisfaction, and ultimately all these factors of job satisfaction will also bring the work life balance. If a person is happy at job, will certainly enhance the happiness in personal life also. Personal life also means the family and individual's personal life. That will also reflect. If a person is not happy on job, then that unhappiness and that dissatisfaction will reflect in the personal life of individual. So, these are some of the factors because of which it is important for the organizational behavior managers to understand and to enhance the job satisfaction in the organization. The next subtopic in this employee's attitude is what are different factors which can enhance the job satisfaction, and among them very first is job security. If organization want to see its employees satisfied, then what organization should do for the employees so that their satisfaction level can go high, and as a result of that there should be maximum possibility of increase in profit, and yes, of course, attainment of organizational goal in the form of wealth maximization and profit maximization. And the very first factor which can have impact on job satisfaction is job security. Now, let us try to understand what is job security. Job security means if an individual's job is solely responsible for the livelihood of a person, livelihood of individual, and his or her family is dependent upon a particular job only, then the security of that job should not be lost, or that should not go. The employee will try to for that. So, job security is one of the factor which will enhance the job satisfaction. Any job which ensures that there will not be any kind of problem with the job in future, as well as its benefits will be ensured, or compensation or salary will remain intact, that will enhance the job satisfaction of the employee. The next factor which is responsible for job satisfaction is working conditions and environment. Organization has created what kind of working environment and the climatic condition, and here the meaning of climatic condition is not the geographical climatic conditions, rather the work related climatic condition, or in nutshell we can say that what kind of ecosystem has been developed by the organization for the execution of a specific job. And why I am talking about specific job? An organization has a diversity of job, and each and every job needs a different type of environment and climatic conditions. So, if organization has given the appropriate and apt working condition and environment to the employee, then certainly it will enhance the job satisfaction. The next factor in enhancing the job satisfaction is compensation and benefits. How an employee has been compensated and what kind of benefits have been given to the employee. Each and every individual, each and every employee is different and unique, and each and every employee has a different set of desires, aspirations, demand for his personal life. If organization has taken appropriate care for the compensation, in the compensation we can take 4 factors. Number 1, what financial benefits have been given, in what form, or how the salary has been given to the employee. The second factor is what kind of incentive or other bonuses on performance have been given, and the third one is what type of fringe benefits have been given to the employee, and yes, how the social security of employee has been protected. All these factors will include the compensation package of employee, and if these factors has been appropriately addressed in the compensation package, that will enhance the job satisfaction level of employee. And it is not only that, other benefits also. If organization can understand individual, group and organizational employees, and accordingly if the structure or design for other benefits can be developed, then it will certainly enhance the job satisfaction among employees. The next factor which can directly affect the job satisfaction is organizational communication. What kind of organizational structure has been developed? And why I am talking structure? Because communication is part of organizational structure. How people can communicate, what level of freedom, and how it will travel from the top to the bottom and from bottom to the top, and then at the horizontal level among peer groups, and how individual can interact diagonally from one department to other, that will certainly affect the job satisfaction. If the communication in an organization, that is in the vertical, in the horizontal and diagonal format, if there are certain kind of restrictions among them, then people will feel limited, and these limitations will create a kind of job dissatisfaction. So, communication is also one of the major factor which will have impact on the job satisfaction. So, it is responsibility of the organization to ensure the appropriate kind of communication, because every job, every sector of industry has a unique type of communication system. And it is not only that, if number of organizations are working in the same field, but of course, their production and services creation method would be different, and because of that there will be need of a typical and different kind of communication system. So, industry should take care of it to enhance the job satisfaction. And next factor which can have impact on job satisfaction is employee recognition. There can be different type of employees in an organization. We can find people those who are limited to their job only. We can find people those who are very cooperative and who are involved in the coordination of organizational job, and those who are supporting the synchronization of working of the organization. So, if any employee is attaining the goal, attaining beyond the goal and doing something beyond the job rules, these factors should be recognized, and accordingly reward should be given for that. And all these activities of employee recognition will certainly enhance the job satisfaction in the organization. Another very significant crucial factor in bringing the job satisfaction to employee is job promotion and career development. While developing the policies, program and schemes, while developing the career development plan, and in building the career succession plan in the organizational structure, organizations should have appropriate number of job promotions, and there should be a well designed career development plan for the employees working in an organization. If an employee is joining at the datum level of a position, then there should be a ladder of riding on it to reach to the highest level of position in that particular discipline or field area of work. So, yes, if there are ample opportunity for job promotion, and if there is a well designed career development system in the organization, that will again enhance the job satisfaction of the organization. Another factor which is also considered as a very significant factor for attaining the job satisfaction in organization is job diversity. Job diversity means there should be variety of job in the organization, And if we talk about present day organizations, yes, of course, there is variety because of a micro level division of the work. There are variety of jobs, and these variety of jobs will check the monotony and boredom of working of the employees. If people are involved in the routine kind of job in the organization, that will certainly affect the working of people and will bring dissatisfaction among them. So, if the organization has to attain the higher level of satisfaction among employees, then there should be diversity of the job. And next element in the relationship of job satisfaction is acknowledgement of employees' performance. Prior to that, we were talking about employees' recognition. There is difference between employees' recognition and the acknowledgement of employees' performance. Acknowledgement of employees' performance is directly related to the performance of employee on the allotted job or specified job, whereas the employee recognition is if employee is going beyond the targets, if employee is doing beyond the job rules, then recognition should be given for that. But in the case of acknowledgement of employees' performance, if employee has accomplished something in a best way by involving the innovativeness and creativity, that should be identified and acknowledged. Acknowledged means if an employee has done something in a different way and which has helped the team and organization to attain its goal in a better way, that should be acknowledged in the team, and better if an appreciation can be given to the employee, so that employees can be motivated for innovativeness, creativity and doing the job in a different way positively and constructively. That should be acknowledged. Next factor which can affect the level of job satisfaction among employees is organizational values. Yes, survival of organizations is not possible without practicing the values. So, there should be values related to the performance of job, related to the culture, related to other organizational environment, and organizations should try to inbuild these values starting from identification of human resource demand of organization, development of job analysis, and then the process of recruitment and selection, and then in the process of compensation and performance, and yes, of course, in the process of well-being of the individual employee. These values must reflect there. We can check the organizations which are doing wonderful in their field area. These wonders are really because of the values being practiced by the organizations. If organization is practicing the values, that will create a kind of certainty and assurance for the employees, and these certainties and assurances will enhance the satisfaction level of the employees. So, the organizational values also play a critical role in enhancing the job satisfaction. Another important factor is interpersonal relationship. It should be effort on the part of organization through its management and administration, as well as through various departmental bodies, and yes, of course, through the trade unions, that interpersonal relationships among employees should be improved. If people are communicating in a better way and relating with each other, then it will certainly bring the higher level of job satisfaction for the employees. If we talk about Hawthorne experiments, and there it was seen that even the working conditions were not appropriate, but relationships among employees were very good, and resultantly the productivity, effectiveness and efficiency of team went very high. So, the interpersonal relationships have a very good impact on job satisfaction. So, the organization must try to enhance the interpersonal relationship. Next factor involved in it is the work life balance. Every employee is working for meeting the need, aspirations and demand of life, and every employee is different and unique. Now, every individual has a personal life and a work life. Person is working to maintain the personal life. Work life helps to generate revenues for livelihood, but what kind of environment, what kind of culture, what type of climatic conditions and how an individual is being treated in the organization will certainly have impact on personal life of the employee, and not only on the personal life of employee, rather on the family life of employee and social life of employee also. Not only that, the social life, the family life and individual's personal life will also have impact on the work life of individual. If someone is very happy, contented and enjoying the life in personal domain, in family domain, in social domain, certainly that contentment will also penetrate in the work life also. Similarly, if someone is very happy and contented in the work life, that happiness and contentment will also penetrate into individual's personal, family and social life also. So, there is a direct relationship with the personal, family and social life with work life of individual. So, the organization should develop that kind of working environment and culture where the need, aspirations, challenges and problems of personal and family life can be well addressed in the work life, and the organization should develop that kind of environment in the work life that it does not create any kind of problem for the employee, which will ultimately go to the personal life of the. If someone is very happy in the work life, that happiness will go in the personal life. If someone is very happy in the personal life, that will go in the work life of. So, that is also one of the factor. Next factor is respect for major employees' needs. Yes. Again, while designing the compensation and benefit package, not only that, while creating the organizational environment and culture, organization must develop such kind of design which can appropriately respect the major employees' need, and again everyone has a different set of needs and aspirations, because every individual has a unique and different set of personal life and work life. So, the organization should take care of the major employees' need, and if major employees' need have been taken care by the organization, that will certainly bring the job satisfaction. So, these were some of the factors which can directly affect the level of job satisfaction among employees. Now, let us talk about certain variables. Variables means if the level of job satisfaction will vary, then how it will affect other crucial variables of organization. So, job satisfaction will be taken as an independent variable, and then the variable of turnover, variable of absenteeism, variable of community conditions, variable of way of life, variable of productivity, effectiveness and efficiency. Or in simple words, how job satisfaction can affect the turnover, how job satisfaction can affect the absenteeism, how job satisfaction can affect the community conditions, and how job satisfaction can affect the way of life and productivity, effectiveness and efficiency. We have already discussed about what is the relationship between job satisfaction and turnover in the beginning of this session. It is negative relationship. If job satisfaction will go high, the absenteeism will go down. If job satisfaction will come down, it will enhance the absenteeism, and absenteeism is one of a crucial factor in the working of organization. If majority or some of the people are absent regularly in the organization, then it will affect. Similarly, the community conditions, what kind of community conditions have been created in the organization and what kind of community condition individual is having in the personal life. If there is a big mismatch in that, then certainly job satisfaction will have adverse effect on that. So, there is a direct relationship. Improved condition, community conditions on job and personal life will enhance the job satisfaction and vice versa. Similarly, for the way of life and productivity and effectiveness and efficiency. So, here we will close the session. I think you might have enjoyed it and certainly you will learn from it, and in the next session we will come up with another important topic in the organizational behavior. So, thank you for the patient listening. Thank you very much.